Cindy here, physical therapist with Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner. Today we are going to review the Mangar bath cushion. Thank you to Mangar Health for letting us borrow this product for review. If you find this video helpful, like and share on Facebook and Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check us out at AECorner.com. So let's get started. The Mangar bath cushion is an inflatable bath lift which will lower you, allowing you to lie in the bottom of the tub as well as raise you back up when you're ready. This may be a very helpful product for those who love to soak in the tub for pain relief or relaxation but have difficulty getting down in and out of the bathtub safely. It can also be used for something as simple as comfort in the tub. Now, this product might not be for everyone, so let's take a closer look at these features and specifications. So as I mentioned previously, the Mangar bath cushion enables you to lie all the way down in the bottom of the tub. Now, while you're relaxing, if you happen to slide forward a little bit, you won't actually have to lift yourself back up onto a seat as you might have to with other lifts when you're ready to get out of the tub. You just have to slide back onto the cushion. This is a lightweight unit. It is 4.5 pounds or 2 kilograms, but it's very stable, being made of a strong polyurethane coated nylon. So due to its lightweight, it makes it very easy to put into the tub and remove from the tub so that others can use the bathroom facilities, as well as being great for travel. It has an air relief pressure valve here on the back, so it prevents overinflation. The air pump that is used with it is operated by a rechargeable battery so that there are no need for any power cords in the bathroom. The battery also has a built-in safety feature that won't allow you to be lowered into the tub if there's not enough power in the battery to lift you back out. So let's take a look at how it works. So we have the Mangar bath cushion in the tub. We've centered it from side to side and then we've slid it back according to the manual. So please take a look at that. The specifications in there are very good as to what the location is and how to use this. I did put a little water on the suction cups on the bottom of the tub just to help this stick a little bit better. And once we get it in here, we check it, make sure those suction cups are really adhering to the bottom of the tub. So now I also have the air hose. I've linked it over to this side since this is the way my tub sits. It can go either way. So now we are going to take a look at, this is the air pump, okay? So we have our remote control here for the air pump. As you can see, we're going to check it to make sure that we have battery. So we have a pretty sufficient battery here in the air pump. You can also control it by these arrows up and down right here, but we're going to use the remote control. So what we do is we take this air hose right here. We're going to connect it to the air pump, just like that. You hear that click in. And then we're going to inflate this cushion. Okay, so as you're hearing there, the air valve is releasing a little air so that we don't get this overinflated. So now we have it in position. Now, one thing that I would recommend when using this is to have some type of a grab bar, whether it's on the side of the tub, here on the wall, or actually on the physical side of the tub here. I do have an example of that. This is one that goes on the side of the tub. I've actually put a little piece of pool noodle on here to cover up an area that I was concerned with when I was inflating and deflating this. But this is a recommendation that I would have just for something a little bit more stable to hold on to while you're on the bath cushion. So what you're going to do when you get in here, you're going to sit down on this cushion from the outside of the tub. You're going to make sure that you get your bottom up this direction toward the head cushion. Okay, so I would sit down here like this. And again, if I have my grab bar here or here, I would hold on to that. You'll have the remote control with you, either onto the tub or holding onto it. You're going to bring your legs in. Just like this, you're going to stay to the back of this cushion, and then you can use the down button here, the release button, to lower yourself into the tub. You're going to be able to lower yourself as much as you'd like. They do recommend leaving a little bit of air in the bottom of it for comfort. So I'm going to go ahead and lower myself now. So as you can see, you can lower yourself as far down in as you want to. It will take you all the way to the bottom of the tub. You can use the backrest to kind of lean back against and relax. So this is what the position looks like when it's lowered you into the tub. So once you are finished, you're going to use again the remote control to raise yourself back up. And before I forget, when you do that, I want you to make sure the instructions instruct you to make sure you're scooted all the way back right to the backrest. As you come up, you're sitting in an upright position. As this inflates, it's also going to help you maintain that. If you need to hold on to the wall or to the side of the tub as you're coming up, we want you to do that as well for safety. Now, what I would suggest is one of two things. I would suggest either sitting on the cushion inside the tub and drying yourself off, or actually having something down here on the floor that's going to be safe to step out onto and then sit down maybe on the toilet to dry yourself off. I don't want you sitting in this direction on this cushion while you're drying yourself off. The width of it is okay, but it's not as stable as sitting forward or sitting on the toilet. So that's how you inflate and deflate the bath cushion in the tub. So let's talk about a few specs on the Mangar bath cushion. The approximate maximal weight limit is 330 pounds or 150 kilograms. The approximate seat height is 16¼ inches or 40 centimeters. The seat width is 23 inches or 58 centimeters, and the seat depth is 17½ inches or 44 centimeters. Now here are a couple of things that I want you to take note of. The suction cups contain latex, so if you are allergic, you need to be aware of that. You're not going to come in contact with that with sitting on the cushion or with applying the suction cups, but when you go to release them, you will, so you may want to take precaution with that and just be aware of that. You also don't want to use any bath additives containing peanut oils because that can damage the suction cups. The suction cups may not stick to a textured surface or re-enameled tub. I've used it in 2 textured tubs. It has worked in one, actually this one, where I've applied some water to both the suction cups and the bathtub, but I tried it in my parents' and it did not work, so you need to be aware of that. The smaller the tub, actually, the better, because the cushion conforms to the sides of the tub and conforms to you. So the smaller the tub, the better the fit. The tub will not overflow with water. Now, I do want to tell you, I did try this out. I put the water in the bathtub. When I got down into it, my water raised about 2 inches, but it certainly did not make a big displacement of the water with me down in it. You do need some decent trunk stability for safety when using this. In Caregivers, we recommend that our loved ones have adequate cognition to allow for safety awareness and comprehension of instruction. We also recommend the use, like I said, of a grab bar to enter and exit the tub on this cushion. Lastly, you will see that the price of this lift is a little higher than most general bath lifts, but this is lightweight. It's very easy to remove from the tub so that you can allow other people to use the bathroom as well, and it can be taken for travel. So we're here with our OT, Becca, and we are talking about the Mangar bath cushion. So Becca, we had a chance to play around with this a little bit. What do you think about this for your clients?
I think it is super, super fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a product that I really haven't seen a lot about because as OTs, we're kind of like, oh, getting down in the tub's kind of like a, you know, a scary thing sometimes.
Yes.
But it's so, so cool. And I think it's just a great option for people to be able to use the bathtub and actually get down into the tub.
Right. I can't tell you the number of people that I've come across in my years of home health, and you ask them what they're doing for bathing, and they tell you, oh, I'm getting down in the tub, and then I have to reiterate, you're getting down in the tub. What? So yeah, this product, I really like the fact that it gets you down there. I like the fact that it's so light that you can remove it from the tub. You know, a lot of times the bath benches and things like that, pretty much have to stay put, or
Yep.
you know, and it makes it difficult for other people to use the
Yes,
bathroom
and
as
even
well.
like the toilet, usually, you know, 9 times out of 10, the toilet's right next to the tub.
Right.
So, you know,
Right.
when somebody's trying to go to the bathroom, whether they're home by themselves or if they're home with family, you know, that bath bench might get in the way. And so
Right.
this is a nice way to kind of have that tucked away so
Right.
you can go to the bathroom still.
Yes, yes. And, you know, I know that the two of us agreed that we would probably recommend people use some type of a grab bar with this so that they have a little bit of stability while they're getting into and out of the tub.
Yes.
I think that would be a good thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I do know the price point on this is a little higher than some other lifts, but I think it kind of offsets because it is so light. Like I said, it's removable. It's very easily powered by the battery power. And I think that it's easy for individuals to use.
Yeah, it's a great option. You know, I think as therapists, our job is to give options to our patients, and you know, some things are going to work for them, some things are not going to work for them. So,
Absolutely.
you know, finding what works for them is our job.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think this helps with independence. I think this is easy for people to use. You know, they do need to be somewhat aware of, you know, safety, have
Yes.
some safety awareness.
Yep.
And to understand how to use the Mangar bath cushion. The other thing that I do want to reiterate one more time is that this cushion, it's a little bit questionable as to whether or not the suction cups will stick in a textured bathtub. It did work in mine. I have a light texture on my bath tub floor, but my parents' is a little bit heavier on the texture, so it did not stick in their bathtub. But all in all, really enjoyed taking a look at this. I think this is a great possibility for a lot of people maintaining their independence and those people that love to soak in their bathtub.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, I think this is a great product. Thanks for being with us today, Becca. Appreciate your input on this. So that's the Mangar bath cushion. We at Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner feel that this is a great product for improving an individual's ability to get down into and back out of the tub safely. Again, this product may not be for everyone, so please make sure to check the comment section below for a link to the Mangar bath cushion for more information. Check with a local physical or occupational therapist as needed regarding whether this Mangar bath cushion is right for you. That's it for today from Adaptive Equipment and Caregiving Corner. Have a great day, and don't forget, if you can't do it, adapt it.